Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out. It's like if you had an idea for a premise and it was totally baked and half baked and you went on stage with it and it's nothing there.
Just go for it. Yeah,
there's nothing there.
When you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys. We're the honest people. No, hang on. You can't claim to be the good guys. You can't claim to be the honest people if you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Yeah. Well,
we're like even Snopes, which is a liberal thing, says it's bogus.
Yeah.
Like the Fine People hoax.
Obama just said that on stage.
Elon Musk, the billionaire tech mogul known for his space missions, AI ventures, and late-night meme sprees, is now embroiled in an absolutely wild showdown with none other than Whoopi Goldberg, the legendary actress, comedian, and co-host of The View. And what's the cause of this bizarre battle? A jaw-dropping $80 million lawsuit, some eyebrow-raising accusations, and, believe it or not, a cat.
Saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too.
Breaking news, Elon Musk files an $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg.
It all kicked off when The View dove into a heated discussion about former President Donald Trump. Whoopi and her co-hosts veered into controversial waters, suggesting that Musk, along with Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, was secretly plotting to manipulate government control in the event of Trump's removal from office.
One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of way to get it down. The episode of you when you're on The View, when you were running for president.
Right.
Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy.
We love it.
They're talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
Naturally, Musk's legal team wasn't having any of it. They hit back hard, claiming the accusations were not only false, but intended to destroy his reputation. Let's pause for a second. Musk has been called a lot of things over the years: visionary, disruptor, meme lord, but shadow government mastermind? That's a new one. This wasn't just a passing insult, it was the final straw. Musk filed a lawsuit against Goldberg and The View for defamation, slander, and spreading intentional misinformation. And no, he wasn't asking for pocket change. He's gunning for a staggering $80 million in damages. When the lawsuit made headlines, Whoopi's response was, well, let's just say, unexpected. She stood by her comments but claimed that her accusations weren't about Musk orchestrating some political power grab. Instead, they were inspired by her cat. Yes, her cat.
I need to clean something up because my cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. That's what I was thinking of that. I wasn't trying to indicate that they were actually standing there with their legs out hoping he would trip.
No, nobody wants anything done to the president.
It was lighthearted, and it's the holidays. Come on. My goodness.
You did not mean that anybody should hurt the president.
No,
of course not.
Okay. The thing about this show, there's no way not to step in poo. For all of you who are waiting and saying, oh my God, listen to what she said. I got a cat who does it to me every day. And that's what sparked it.
The mischievous feline, nicknamed the Stare Ninja, has a habit of lurking on her stairs, trying to trip her up. Whoopi insists that this devious cat was the image she had in mind when making her remarks about shadowy figures in politics. Now, if you're scratching your head, wondering how a cat could lead to accusations of a global conspiracy, you're not alone. Critics immediately jumped on her defense, calling it a desperate, bizarre attempt to backtrack. Sure, her cat's antics do add an unexpected comedic twist to the whole saga, but Musk's legal team wasn't laughing. They argue her comments were deliberate and malicious, designed to paint Musk as a sinister villain lurking behind the curtain. And just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, enter Joe Rogan, podcast king and media critic extraordinaire. Rogan didn't hold back, blasting The View for what he called blatant hypocrisy.
If you could stop Hitler by any means necessary, wouldn't you stop Hitler? And so they equate Donald Trump with Hitler and go, here you go, this is our modern Hitler. Do you see what Whoopi Goldberg said?
What'd she say?
Whoopi Goldberg said that Biden could arrest all the Republicans and put them in jail. You just need to see how unhinged this kind of thinking is.
All those rights. He is immune from everything.
Yeah.
You know what Joe Biden could do since he is presently president?
What?
Whoa. He could throw every Republican in jail.
He reminded everyone that just a few years ago, Trump was a regular guest on the show, receiving hugs and applause from the hosts, including Goldberg herself. Fast forward to today, and suddenly, Trump is portrayed as public enemy number one. Rogan slammed it as a calculated narrative flip, driven more by politics than any real convictions. Rogan didn't stop there. He also took aim at The View for prioritizing sensationalism over substance, cracking, "If you average out the IQ of The View hosts, you might still struggle to hit triple digits." Ouch. His fans ate it up, but it definitely stirred the pot. This isn't the first time The View has faced accusations of media bias. The show has long been a lightning rod for controversy, with many calling it out for pushing politically driven narratives. But Musk's lawsuit? That's next level.
So, Barbara was her usual polite self, as she was with every guest. But did I look warm and fuzzy? Was that a warm and fuzzy welcome from her? But because I respect Barbara, you know, she said be polite to guests no matter what. Yes. And for the most part, I got through.
This isn't about a single comment or one episode. It's about holding a major platform accountable for what Musk sees as a pattern of spreading misinformation. Musk's relationship with the media has always been complicated. He's been hailed as a visionary one moment, then vilified as a reckless billionaire the next, sometimes by the very same outlets. His decision to take legal action against The View feels like a culmination of years of frustration with what he perceives as unfair treatment. But here's the kicker: if Musk wins this case, it could set a major precedent for holding talk shows accountable for controversial opinions. That has some people worried it could stifle free speech, with hosts becoming too scared to tackle tough subjects.
Basically, to this guy, Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons. I checked it. He believes in dragons? He believes in dragons.
Did you triple source that?
Yes, I did. And he also thinks that dragons, like dinosaur-y type of animals, roamed the earth when people did. So this is the type of really, really bad information that's going out there.
Well, in defense, there are some really good news.
It's possible that Donald Trump did roam the earth when dinosaurs were here.
To read the thing about The View because I just thought it was funny.
What's this?
The only reason why I read that about me.
Dragon lover.
Joy Behar was trying to say that I believe in dragons.
Wait, what is this? I just heard about it.
I checked it. And the lady goes, did you double check this? She goes, I checked it. He believes in dragons.
Should be like
you think
Sasquatch,
they lived alongside of people?
Wait.
At the heart of Musk's lawsuit is the claim that Goldberg's comments weren't just false, they were reckless enough to cause real harm. One remark, in particular, about someone tripping Trump, was taken by Musk's team as deeply damaging. Goldberg later insisted the comment was just a joke about her cat, but Musk's team argues that, in today's highly polarized climate, such statements can be dangerous. Goldberg's cat defense has done little to quell the backlash. Social media exploded, with reactions ranging from disbelief to outright mockery. Hashtags like None to Support Elon and Cancel the View trended for days. Musk's supporters rallied behind him as a champion of accountability, while his critics accused him of overreacting.
As it turns out, I was filthy.
She was so filthy dirty, disgusting, half the place left. I said I'd never hire her again.
I was filthy, and stand on that fact. I have always been filthy. And you knew that when you hired me. I headlined, babe, at your casino, which I might have continued to play had you not run it into the ground.
Exactly.
But
He does that.
you know, listen, how dumb are you? You hired me 4 times. You can go to William Morris and get the things, because I know you all are going to be looking for it. So talk to William Morris. You hired me 4 times, and you didn't know what you were getting? How dumb are you?
And of course, Rogan had more to say about the whole cat debacle. I love a good joke, but if your defense is, it's about my cat, you've already lost the argument, he quipped. He also called out what he sees as a double standard in the media, where certain hosts get a free pass while others are roasted for much less. Beyond the cat jokes and celebrity drama, this case is raising bigger questions about media responsibility. Should talk shows be held to the same standards as traditional news outlets? Is it fair to sue over opinions expressed in casual conversations? And what does this mean for free speech? Musk's lawsuit taps into a broader frustration with mainstream media, where many feel that shows like The View prioritize drama over actual substance. For Musk, this lawsuit is about more than just protecting his reputation. It's a stand against a system he sees as broken. He's pushing back against a media landscape where misinformation can thrive unchecked. But not everyone is on board. Critics argue that Musk's wealth and power give him an unfair advantage, and that his lawsuit could set a chilling precedent, making smaller platforms afraid to criticize the rich and powerful. Rogan, of course, had more to say. He pointed out how quickly the media flips on public figures. 1 minute, you're a hero, and the next, you're the villain of the week.
When you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys. We're the honest people. No, hang on. You can't claim to be the good guys. You can't claim to be the honest people. If you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Yeah. Well,
we're like even Snopes, which is a liberal thing, says it's bogus.
Yeah.
Like the Fine People hoax.
Obama just said that on stage.
In Rogan's view, Musk's lawsuit is a wake-up call for a media culture that often chooses sensationalism over truth. As the lawsuit unfolds, the stakes couldn't be higher. A victory for Musk could solidify his status as a disruptor willing to take on the media establishment. For Goldberg and The View, a loss could permanently damage their credibility, serving as a cautionary tale for other media outlets. Meanwhile, Rogan continues to stoke the flames, calling out hypocrisy and amplifying the debate. No matter what happens, one thing is certain: this lawsuit has struck a nerve. It's not just about The View. It's about the larger cultural conversation around media accountability, free speech, and the power of public figures to fight back against misinformation. And let's not forget the cat. Whether you love it or hate it, Goldberg's feline has become an unlikely symbol in this drama, reminding us that even the most serious battles can have a touch of absurdity. So, what do you think? Is Musk justified in taking a stand, or has this whole thing spiraled out of control? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.